Right, so let's look at zeroing the PARD DS35. This is a 22 long rifle. We're going to be using subsonic Winchester ammunition. And our target's set up just as before, and let's get started. Okay, so we've got the phone attached to the back of the scope. It's not the ideal shooting position for me, but now you can actually see. So that's 5.6, which is base magnification, and then we can go up to 11.2. This is the 70mm version of the DS scope. Now I've already fired a shot, so I was aiming about here, and the bullet's gone just up here. So what we're going to do is fire another shot just to make sure. It's a little bit off. It's possibly just because of the phone. It's not the world's most wonderful shooting position. It's definitely just because of the phone. They're right next to each other. So what we would do now is we'll come into the menu, single press on the turret. You'll come down to reticle adjustment. We're on profile A, that's the correct one to use for this one. And what we're going to do is we aim back where we were aiming. And we dial. So just up and down on your turret. We'll move the crosshair. That's that little X that's moving. So the original crosshair remains in its position. And we need to move from the target to the bullet hole. So we'll go across to about there. And then we'll come up. That was a good guess. Put it there. And you can see I can wobble the rifle, it's completely frozen, that's just the phone moving. And then on save, a long press of the button, and you'll see the rifle move. Come back out of the menu. Okay, so take another shot. And as you can see, the bullet hole, I was aiming just there, and there is the bullet hole just there. So we're now pretty close. Always fire a group. Anyone who tells you one shot zero is lying. It's just bad advice. Right next to the other one, which is not bad with the phone attached. The reason I say one shot zero is just lying. You can have so many variations with you missed, the ammunition did something funny. There's way too many variables. You need to fire a group. Anything that's touting one shot zero, I'll just call BS on that one. It's just one of those features that just shouldn't be around. You need to test when you go hunting and make sure everything is completely verified. Besides, with the price of petrol these days, a couple of extra rounds verifying your zero is nothing. Okay, so let's talk about the ballistics. And you find this in your menu here, and your parameters. Now you've got to make sure that your profile letter matches what you're actually zeroed to. There's no point in entering all the data in B, and you're actually zeroed on A. So do make sure, garbage in, garbage out. Now you'll note that this is meters per second, grams, Celsius and millimeters. This is actually controlled by the range unit selection. So if you want metric, it's meters. If you want imperial, you need to put it on yards. Now once you've actually got your settings done, it really doesn't matter if it's meters or yards. It's just easier for me to do it in feet per second, so I select yards, and it makes no difference to my ranging. So scroll through, just use your rotating wheel. You can see I'm changing the profile. Click once to change down. Now this one, go up to 1072. That's what it is in my rifle. Please don't take it off the box. You need to verify all this data. It's a 40 grain. So you just dial up and down. If you dial fast, it will skip. So BC is G1 BC. Now for 22s, 0.172 seems to work. This can actually be measured. You can find the data on manufacturers' websites, some websites, especially match grade ammo, or you can measure it with some chronographs. Your average altitude, feet, just do 1,000-ish. All effects calculations. Average temperature, measure your scope height. This is 216. And your rage. And that's now done. You can change your aiming point and your colour. By default it's on a cross. I quite like the cross. That's completely up to you. And to save that, it's a long press of the turret. Take it back to your menu, you can go back and verify, and there it is. If you want to get out, just press the Wi-Fi button. Now as we range, it will then give me my aiming point, which of course for 55 yards is right on the crosshair. Nice and simple. Now I'm going to zero this rifle properly without the phone on the back. It's far easier for me to do, and we'll see the results. Now my group is just here. Very easy to do. Now in case anyone wonders if there's a point of impact change between the two magnifications with the digital zoom, nope. Here's my same group, complete with the extra holes. One went through the other holes, and there's the other one just slightly above, 5.6 versus 11.2.